AFTV, she wore a yellow ribbon. The ribbon is still there, man. I mean, we're still on an FA Cup journey. This is the 3rd round, but it's good to get through it. And it was a banana skin tonight. I mean, you saw Leeds in that first half. They look good. I think they'll come up, if they play like that.
They played like that last year, though. They played like that a few years, and they bottle it. You understand? Let's just hope they don't bottle it this year and actually come up. You get me?
You see, but you could definitely see that Bielsa style of playing, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. There was the one-touch play, blood.
Yeah.
You understand? Was a mad thing in the first half. You get me? They were playing in triangles. You get me? He's on job still. You understand? But yeah, man, we got the W, innit?
Right, let's get into the player ratings. We're going to start off with Martinez in goal.
7.
7?
Yeah, 7.
It's another tie again. Seven, Ty, come here.
What, 7?
Jesus Christ,
What's wrong with
7.
What's wrong with 7? What, man want me to score in bare 9?
That's worse than you. That's worse than you.
How's that worse than him?
What would you give him, Martinez?
I'll probably give him about an 8 because I thought he done really well.
7 or 6 too.
I give him
7.
That guy kept us in the game in the first
but in the
half.
first half, it's his. Exactly, the distribution was a bit mad, fam.
kept to do with distribution.
He put us in a few issues in the first half, blood. You understand? What do you mean, no? You was in a box, blood. You can't see nothing, blood.
He played brilliantly, man. He played brilliantly.
Nah.
I'd say a 9.
I think he did play what? 9?
9.
All right, cool.
Because if it hadn't have been for him in the first half, I think we could have been 1 or 2 down. He played well. He made.
I'd raise it to an 8. I don't think 9, fam. You understand? 9 is like, whoa.
8.
I think 8. I think 8.
All right, we go 8.
Yeah, 8.
7.
Easy.
Jeez, what the hard.
9, you mad?
7.
Whoa, blood.
All right.
But he had me nervous in that first half.
Huh?
He had me nervous in that first half.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Sokratis.
Quite solid. I don't think he had much to do. There was a brilliant one when he near the end of the game he ran and he kicked the ball off one of their players. So probably 7.
Well, I thought he's a bit better than that, man. I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I thought he's kind of harsh tonight.
I gave 1 score, blood.
What would you give him?
Sokratis.
Yeah.
I gave Sokratis an 8. Because
give
he
him an
played that. He played that right. He played that right back. He's not a right back, blood.
And I thought he played well. He didn't get forward.
Yeah, but
like you said in your
defensively,
interview,
yeah.
But defensively
He's
solid.
Solid as a rock, blood. You understand? Like I would have said an 8 still, but Ty said 7. So
Yeah. Rob Holding.
Holden, you see, you understand? Rob's my guy, but bro, yeah, it's got to be a 5, blood. You get me? Because, get me, like maybe a 6. 6. I say a 6 because the first half, yeah, he was not good in the first half, blood. You understand? But I say in the second half he raised up his level. You understand? He was more solid in the second. I'd say get me.
No, man.
What, lower?
No. Yes.
Lower.
Yes.
Lower than a 5.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You're telling me?
Listen. Wait. Listen. Wait, and this is no disrespect to Rob Holding. Rob Holding has been out, long-term injury. Rob Holding has hardly played this season, and so that's the mitigating circumstances. But he poor tonight. He was terrible with the amount of times he gave the ball away, just straight to players. He did it about 3-4 times in the game. I don't think he found a pass. I mean, it just weren't his game. I mean, and it's because he's just coming back.
Yeah, so 5.
He was terrible. No, he was worse than a 5 is average. 5 is average. He was worse than average. I'm just being real now.
We're gonna give him a 4 then. Huh? We have to give him a 4.
4? Yeah. All right. I'm not trying to be harsh on the guy because I love Rob Holding. It just weren't a great. It weren't great. David Luiz.
I thought he was solid again. Yeah. I'll give him a 7. Yeah. I thought he was solid.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I thought he was solid. Xhaka.
It's very good.
7.
Yeah.
I think 7, blood. I think he got put in a lot of trouble tonight because of Guendouzi, blood. You understand? Let's get it out there, bro. You get me? Xhaka gets a lot of stick here, but tonight he protected that youth, fam. You
I
understand?
think as well.
I want to big up the ref as well before we get into the ref rating as well, blood. Big up the damn ref, innit? Yeah. The ref's my guy tonight still. You understand? Because Xhaka should have gone, blood. You get me? Xhaka he could have had about 5 yellow cards, blood. Let alone, you understand? Let's understand the 2 and then you're off, blood. You get me, like? But yeah, man, I say yeah.
Yeah, 7. You know what? Had it not been, he was a little shaky in the first half, but I thought the second half he was excellent. Solid, and also what I liked about him, he's picking the ball up and driving into space. Something I've not seen from Xhaka.
But just have a shot, bro. Because certain times he's had it on his left and he can ras it. You understand?
Yeah.
He's got that in him. So yeah, man. For me, 7.
Guendouzi.
Yeah, it's good. Good. He could have done better, but just a 5 is all I can really say.
What, lower?
He was
No, not lower. I'm just wondering. I thought the first half is poor, but I thought the second half played very well. I'd give him a 6. I thought he protected the ball well. He's almost like that's one of the players that Arteta definitely got into, because his first half performance, and they were like Jekyll and Hyde. I thought he's very good in the second half, but first half very poor. So I'd give him a 6.
Okay.
Ozil.
7.
I'll give him a 6, man.
I give him
Generous tonight.
Nah, you know why? Because he worked hard in the second. He was pressing like a madman. He was running man down, tracking back. You understand? There was one part where he tracked back from actually the final third of our attack into. You understand? Why are you looking at me like this, bro? Ozil's my guy, bro. What?
I'd have given him a 5.
5? Are you mad? Nah. The way he worked today, he ran his socks off, bro.
Because I look on
He's
it,
really
right?
raised the levels, fam. You understand? Like, nah, for me,
He worked
7.
hard. What else
Maybe
did he
7.
do? What else did he do apart from working hard?
Blood, in the second half, he was pulling the strings, blood. What do you mean? He was the one that's popping it off to Pepe on the wing, blood. Who do you think's popping it off? No one. You think it's the invisible man popping it off to fucking Pepe?
For me, for his high standards, I thought it was an average
Of course,
performance.
but he could drop, blood. But he could drop to a 7.
5. I mean, it's your 7.
Yeah, I say 7.
I would have given him a 5 personally, but it's up to you. So it's you would have given him a 5 as well.
Yeah.
Lacazette.
Alexander 5 as well. I don't think.
But he worked hard. He worked a lot harder than Ozil.
I said Mesut 5 as well.
I think he deserved it. He should have scored. But I think he done a lot of unselfish work. Somebody said in the interview he's a bit like Firmino. Does a lot of unselfish work, and I would have.
There's more to Lacazette than goals, blood.
I think possibly to give him like a 6 going on 7.
Yeah, 6.
6, maybe
I'd say 6.
6 by his high standards. Reece Nelson scored a goal.
8. You understand? Winning goal. You understand? Took it well. You get me? Yeah, man. Improved in the second half as well.
Need some studs, like you said.
Yeah, I keep saying it, blood, because even today, fam, he kept dropping, blood, like, you know, I'm going to send him some for flipping Valentine's Day if his gal don't send him. If he ain't got a gal or something, I'll just send them to him, you get me, blood. But yeah, man, I think an 8 for Reece, blood,
8
man.
for Reece Nelson. Well done. Well done. I was happy for him as well. Good to see him on the score sheet. Nicola Pepe.
Nicholas. Probably about 6.
You have to give him an 8, man. 1, 2.
8? No, 6. Yeah, 6. Yeah, because I don't think he really got into the
more
game.
than 6.
I said he's a 7. He's a 7, blood.
The game like he could have, but then he was getting shackled big time. So
About 4 men on him, blood. You understand? They had the left back, the left winger, and both of the midfielders, blood. You understand? It was like it was mad, fam. It's like a Royal Rumble against him, blood.
So what he should have done is laid it.
7's alright because he did try hard.
Man said try hard.
Right.
He was well marked, and he was well marked.
Martinelli.
That brother, blood. You understand? Like, he's just, every time he comes on, he's amazing, blood. It's a baller, fam. You understand? It's a good thing that we got him, fam. We need to tie him down. You get me? We need to tie his clock down. Yeah? Because that brother, he's going to be something, fam. You understand? And I want him to be that at Arsenal. You understand? You can see, though, you can see, like, when Ronaldo went to Man United. You understand? You can see he's kind of got that in his game. He plays his game on Ronaldo. Look how good he is in the air. He flies, blood. You understand? Like remember Concord back in the day? It's a smooth flight, blood. You understand? Like, he's a smooth brother, blood.
Concord crashed.
What? Not the British Airways one, though, did it? Did the British Airways one crash? I suppose the Air France one. It was sad, but you get me. But yeah, I'd say 8.
Right, I forgot Kolasinac. Someone just pointed out to me, which is true. Kolasinac.
See, about 7.
All right. Other substitutes who came in, Willock.
Yeah, he done
a
well.
long time.
Yeah, didn't have a long time. Stand at 5. Didn't have a long time.
And Saka.
Bukayo. About 5. We didn't have.
Okay, referee.
Yeah, referee gets a 4 today. You understand? 4's a good score, blood. Everyone knows this, blood.
You know what I liked about the referee today, right? Is that he was consistent. No, but he's consistent. He didn't book anybody. He just said, right. So.
Xhaka should have gone. You understand? He could have had. I said he could have had about 5 yellows. That's why I said big up the ref, blood. You understand? Because he was. I don't know if he left his cards in the dressing room. You get me? And then he had to get them sent onto him. You understand? 'Cause I think I only saw 1 yellow card, and who got it? I think it was fucking Kolasinac, shouldn't it? Kolasinac got in it. You understand? So yeah, man.
Fans.
Now clocking was live.
No, but where I was, clocking was quite lively. I thought the Leeds fans were louder, but then that happens away from home. So probably I'll give about 5.
Jesus.
I don't know about 7.
You're gonna give. No wonder fans are rushing me. You're giving them a 5. Right. Oh, well, you already done the ref. Manager Mikel Arteta, another win. Clean sheet.
I give him an 8. You understand? Because the first half, it wasn't good enough. Second half, stepped it up. You understand? Got the goal, clean sheet. 2
Obviously
wins
had
in
a word
row.
with him.
Yeah, 2 wins in a row, 2 clean sheets. You understand? That bounce is there. You understand? Man trying to rip us about the bounce, blood. Man's got the bounce, fam. You understand? Man's got the willy bounce, blood. You understand? You man ain't got fuck all, blood. You get me? But yeah, man, through to the next round. We ain't got that's like, you understand? Another game out of the way. You get me? We'll have players resting. All the top 4 will be playing. You understand? That's contenders for the top 4. All of them will be playing. You get me? Majority of them. So, yeah, man, it's a good look.
No, listen, I've got to agree with that. Well done to Mikel Arteta. He obviously at half-time had a serious word with the team because we were very lacklustre. Leeds were the better team. And the second half, it was a completely different Arsenal. We played brilliantly in that second half. We deserved more goals and deserved the win. Well done to Reece Nelson. It was all positive in the end for Arsenal. And we roll on to Crystal Palace now. That's going to be a really tough game. But listen, there's a bounce at the moment. There's a confidence flowing through that team. And, we can go to Selhurst Park with a lot. Selhurst? I'm going to get Palace fans rushing me as well now, right? We can go to Selhurst Park with a lot of confidence.